Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us. All right, we're ready for the webinar. All right, blessings. We're connected to the higher energies, angels, aliens, and other beings. Here we go. Much love. Okay, thank you for everyone for posting. Let's move this. Jackson last week, Kuska said she likes exercise and party. What kind of exercise and dance does she like? Poppy, shuffle, robot, salsa, swag. Feels like slow dance and I guess swag. All kinds. Just everything basically. Slow dance she likes a lot. What kind of board game does Saska like to play? Does she like play logic focused boards like Go or social games like D&D? She likes Monopoly for some reason. She likes disco. It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with board games. She likes mind games. You know, I think when you have it cards and you have to guess or something like that. I don't know. Stuff where you use your mind. Pamela, are there any messages from my guides? Connected to angel vibrations. Know you're connected to Mother Mary. Just don't just follow your instincts. A big part of you is kind of question your guides, aren't always sure about your guide energies, but just you're not always trusting your judgment. So just follow your instincts. I've been experiencing some weird stuff at or even now in the day. I close my eyes and seeing bright colors and shapes. I get a strange feeling in between my eyes and not asleep. And I'm not asleep. What is happening to me? Let's see. I just see you're just connecting more with spirit. That's all I can see with that. Is there vortex energies that are around you? But it's up. It's if you don't see. I don't think anything negative is coming through. I think you're just connecting more to the higher dimensions. I won't put any word to it. Gundium, any messages from my guides? Just go in new directions. That's all. Any messages from future self? Yeah, just try new things. Of course, you gotta just use your mind and creativity. Things aren't going to happen as quickly as I'd like to, but use your mental capacity. Things will start to move. I don't know. Feels like yes, next year will be a better year for you. This year is kind of a transition year. Carol, any messages for me? Just trust your vibration. Just connect with the kids, connect to their guides, believe in more in yourself, connecting your children's their higher self energies. You already are, but you're not always trusting it. So believe more in yourself. Things will come through more clearly. Question 2. This question is from my friend Linda, whose partner Howard crossed over in 2018. Would like to know if there are any messages for her. Well, he's going through a transition part. He is not exactly well either. I mean, yeah, he might seem like he's okay. I feel like he's going through a lot of emotional distress, even in the realms that he's in. So just send him prayers. Think he'll improve. He went before he felt like he should have, so he's holding on for dear life. So, Marianne, any messages for me? Oh yeah, you're clearing a lot of archon energies that are going on around the Earth, around the Moon. Not to say anything dramatic is going to happen, but around the time of June, things are going to start to pick up. Oh, worldwide. Just things are going to. We're in the early stages of it. Any messages from Prime Creator? Just patience. I think there's going to be a political jolt, a big one coming soon, which will also go into the political arena. It has not fully occurred yet, but it is on its way. It's still going to be so much negativity in the political area, at least in the United States, that you are healing. It also shows eventually humanity will be able to snap out of it. But yeah, I realize a lot of us are here talking about alien disclosure, connecting to guides, angels, and all this, and kind of being mocked in this reality. But over time, more people will take this more seriously. Right now, we're in part of like the teenager reality, and teenagers, we're going, kind of showing them that you can grow up if you want to. At least the future generations will. So there's a big change coming. So let you connect to that. It's neat. I think it's neat. It's neat, and sometimes it's not so neat. I think you know what I'm talking about. Because we would like to see things happen faster, of course. Well, it's just a process. Noah, any messages for me? Just keep trusting yourself. I do see a female energy to be connecting to for a positive connection. Not sure when, not sure if it'll be a relationship, but it's a positive vibration. I'll work with you. James, can you speak about my Asian connections? I think I feel, yeah, medieval Japan, but also go much further than that. I do feel you. When the Asian world was in its early birthing, you were there as an alien being. I don't think you were Asian at the time, but you're alien being, I believe, Syrian. There's a lot of beings here that don't want to be known. Yeah, that was one of the ones that you were involved with as they were coming to the Earth, basically. I mean, you've been technically an alien being through most of this Earth's incarnation cycle. But when you started incarnating with them, it was in the early stages before they were even called Japanese. They were hybrid aliens at the time. What messages do I have today? Yeah, just allow more of this type of stuff to come through. Yeah, history will wake you up. The future will open up too. You might see yourself as a feline being, possibly. You're connected to the Renaissance time period. I believe you're a painter during that time period, like of frescoes and stuff like that. If any of that resonates with you, definitely Italian time period. Italy. I think you knew Leonardo da Vinci. I can't be 100%. I think so. Wasn't that close, but you didn't. I think you had a run in with him. So, painting frescoes, doing paintings. Renee, yeah, he was very depressed at that time. And they really opened me up to different stuff today, aren't they? Renee, any messages from Jesus? Forgive him. He has not been, there's a lot of times where he has not been the most positive being. So forgive his energies. I believe you'll see more of him. You might see him in the reptilian vibration in the past. Yeah, you're just opening up more to his vibrations, but in different dimensions, different realities. You see him differently than others do. In your incarnation here, I think you're doing quite well. You might not feel that way, but you're being tested a lot. So you're not as full power as you like to be. You're more fifth and sixth dimensions is where you really belong. Or where you're used to, let's put it that way. Question 2, any messages from the Palladian Blu-ray? Yeah, you're trusting your vibration. You're trusting yourself more. So expect manifesting to come and go. There'll be times when it gets stronger, at times when you just see things more clearly. You're also very connected to the color gold. And just the gold color seems to be something that you're connected to your higher chakras, let's put it that way. It's just part of your energy field. Just let it flow. One moment. I need to check something. I think I already That's already been gone through. Jim F. Upon waking Wednesday, I had a sense of foreboding in my ass sacral area. Was this from a dream, or does it have? Yeah, from foreboding in a sacral. Yeah, you went through an upgrade. I believe the Palladians are assisting that. Yeah, so it might feel like your body's shifting out. Yeah, you're outside your body a lot recently, and coming back in did not go so well. So, like when re-entry, so you're changing. That's all it means. For good. For good. You just things will start to make more sense over time. Who is around me now? Archangel Michael. Palladian beings. Nordic beings. Triangle beings. Yeah, they say you're willing to trust yourself more. You're connecting more to the outer matrix of the universe. You just realize you're going to a multi-dimensional reality. Just trust yourself. Yeah, you're very connected to the world of Uranus, because it's time traveling world that is working through you at this time. In Aura, these past 2 weeks, I've been waking up in the middle of the night and having a sense that something is not right. Last night, the same thing happened, but this time I saw Anubis on my right side and felt protection. Yeah, that was good. I feel like reptilians are getting really restless around you. You're opening up more, trusting yourself more. I also feel a lot of fish, aquatic beings like Alpha Centauri beings that you're connected to. Keep going. Just keep being yourself. Just you don't have to do anything special. Just being you. Things are just the Anubis is a soulmate energy, you can say technically. Yeah. Now again, you had to kind of go through that to get an idea of what's going on. So sometimes you have to get beat up a little bit to know that this is all real. We have that happen on purpose. So it's okay. Yeah, things will get better for you. Any messages from Raw? You're evening out your timelines. You're getting stronger with your manifesting, and you're just believing more in yourself. Believing more in yourself will also open up your sacral chakras. All your chakras are sacral chakra for more information to come through. Let's see, 9 to 10 days, you're just going to feel maybe a little bit more drained at times because you're opening yourself up more. It also makes you more tired. This is all real. All these aliens, all this stuff is real. You got a glimpse of it right there. So it's like, just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not here, but that's part of the test. So the rest of humanity laughs and but then they talk about anomalies and mysteries. They don't know what the hell it is because they're in lockdown, but that's okay. Nobody's better. It's just everybody has a different way of going about it. So, Susie, what have you been doing in Astral? Yeah, I do see. It might be connecting more as a triangle people, just because these are the ones that Corey Good talk about. But you can make your own version of them. You don't have to go by exactly. I've seen you around a triangle people, or beings. Basically, you can say they're part of creating realities, worlds. They're a strange race, right? Think about a triangle planet. You haven't seen that yet. They exist. Even box worlds exist. So if you're out just to try, you're learning a lot from the triangle beings. You might, I don't know if you'll get any. They're very connected to the government too, because this world government here can cause difficulties everywhere else. Like they might be suppressing us, but they're also suppressing other realities too, other worlds, not just Earth. I mean, other planets, not just another version of Earth. So that's where your healing energy is going at this time. Are any messages for me? Yeah, just get it to your solar plexus. Bring in like water energies, like oceans and cloud energies. positive rainforests, just nature energies is very good for you to balance your chakras. Because you need balance. Not to say you're not balanced now, but just like angels in the clouds. That's nice. Yeah, you need all the positive vibrations you can get your hands on right now. I think I would do some. Yeah, just doing a clearing. So, uh, yeah, just like angels with the instruments. Like they're doing like they're like in a band. You're very connected to that. Just what beings have been around me lately, and what messages do they have? Oh, you're trusting more of your spirit guide energies. You brought in a new guide, and more is to come. I see you around the volcanoes. Basically, there's a lot of imbalance there. You're healing those energies. Of course, you're doing other things. I feel like the volcanoes are an unstable environment. Let's put it that way. Like you're part of like a galactic legions for the weather. I know there's others that are talking about it, but I think you're part of it too. You're part of many things. That's one of them. What messages does my guide Sky have for me to help me at this point? Yeah, just concentrate on your health at this time. Rest matters. More fluids, more water, less toxic people. As you know, you're going in the right direction. Creativity on your side. I don't know if you're doing any. I don't think you're doing any drawing, but creativity, whatever it might be. Just follow your instincts on that. Might show up, might not show up right now. Erican, out of nowhere this morning, I got really interested in Japanese goods. Does the Japanese sun goddess, I cannot pronounce that, or any other Japanese god have any messages for me? Yeah, you're ready to receive. So you helped the Japanese people in your past. Oh, see it. No, it's funny. Japanese came in through an earlier question. As an alien being, you're assisting a Japanese being connected to this planet. You weren't necessarily Japanese, but you wanted to bring their energies to this world to assist. I don't think you're part of the Chinese, but the Japanese are totally different than the Chinese. I know they all look the same, but they're still very different. And yes, you had many incarnations, but as an alien being, if you want to use the word God, that's okay too. But you were one of high development. I was assisting humanity, connection to the human. Japanese people weren't always human. They were actually another species altogether. They incarnated through human, and that's what they started to look like. Like I said, a lot of them are fish beings and all that. Fish beings came up, but fish beings from other worlds, there's more to it than that. Frog beings, etc. Etc. Does Mother Mary have a message for me? Yeah, you're doing a major upgrade. What that now? The reason why that pass doesn't come through too clearly, it'd be like a hurricane, but you're opening that up. Is more and more is going to start flying in to build you up to a new horizon. Yeah, just you can always ask, can I have more? Ask the universe. See what you get. Henry, early this morning, I was on the front porch about to enter my house. I felt this energy beside that kind of made me clumsy walking into my house, as if entity was pushing me into the house. Can this tell me the identity of this entity and what it feels like? I don't know if it was the most positive being, but it was a little bit of both. It was like it was a new energy around it. It's more like an energy being. It's not really giving me an actual name or anything. It was it's I think it was new to this world, and you're kind of attracted because of what you're doing. Now you also might pick up I think also you are a magician. You just forgot how to use your magic. So you're slowly getting kind of a glimpse of it. Yeah, like a high powered magician, basically. So that being you can say is assisting you in you finding yourself. So it's like a magic entity. Good. Yeah. So you're not Merlin, but you're something like it. That different energy. Do I have messages from Archangel Lucifer from the Galactic family? Yeah, you're just you as you know, you want to see the world, but you're probably seeing more than you want to see. It will improve. Of course, I heard that, but um, you're upgrading. This world is essential for you to open up your power. I feel like a lot of times you had all your power shut off. You probably know that because you feel like you're shut off now. But you're slowly unlocking yourself. It's like you had to incarnate here to open yourself back up. There's many lifetimes where you just didn't have your power at all, but you didn't know you had any. But you come in this world, it's like, wait a minute, I think I have some power, but I'm not sure what the hell it is. So you're being slowly reactivated slowly. Doesn't mean you have all the knowledge in the world, no, but you have what you need. Now, raw end. Do I have any messages from a Lyrian guide named Seraphina? You're bringing a balance to the universe here by being here. Your galactic beings are foreigners to this world. They come through the ancient energies of those planets, but they're very quiet, and a lot of alien beings don't even know that they're even here. They're not going to go into the names of these beings. We'll let you connect with that. Do I have any messages from the Arcturian Council? You're going more into your magic when the time is right. You're very connected to the beaches of the earth, like Brazil. Brazil has many vortexes that you come and go through. Brazil just has an energy of lifetimes as an alien being. You were here to closing down humans from their higher dimensional self because some of them weren't be able to function here anymore. You had to actually remove DNA for them to go into the third dimension. I had no choice because they weren't functioning at all. It's almost like either that or die. So, yeah, in the Brazil areas where a lot of that happened that you're involved with. There's a whole other continent that has not been mentioned. You're talking about Atlantis, but there's other places here, of high advancement, and it was in that area, South American area. So, that you're very connected to. Oh my God, it's Moses, the higher self energy, have a message for him. And higher self have any messages? Just relax, do what you feel. Just do what you need to do. You are also connected to the cosmic beings. You are known as a space being. You know that Captain Marvel is coming out, a movie. Not to say you're like that. I think you're more like a Silver Surfer type of being. But you are a galactic being. Not everybody is, but for you, Moses, it's something for you to play around with in your thoughts. What you see doesn't mean you're flying around on a surfboard, but you're similar to that. Kind of like a silver type of being. But I'll let you connect with that. But yeah, that's really where you think you. Yeah, you don't have to worry about paying bills or anything like that. What beings have been around me lately, and what messages do they have? Yeah, I would expect more higher dimensional beings come through. You might feel like you're taken out of this reality here and there. It's just that you're slowly coming out of the third dimension. You're seeing things a little bit more clearly. You might feel more feline beings around you, possibly. Your sense is not going to scare you or anything like that. But you'll get more comfortable energies like, wow, these beings are real. And we're not all crazy. Because we're not. It's just, they can't, the reason they don't show themselves, because they know, like the guides, they know, like, we need to learn, we need to stay human right now. No alien interference right now. You know, That doesn't, they're not trying to be mean to you. They're just like, you got to go into this pathway, this direction, being human, but it doesn't mean you're not connecting to anything. So your days are coming for you get an idea who's here. Unless you already know. I don't think you're fully know. Some things are gonna come in a good way though. Miles, does my future self have any messages for me? Yeah, because this is the hardest time to be alive right now as a spiritual awakened person. It was hard before. It's always been hard, but now it's really hard because now everyone here is taking themselves, not to say they didn't take themselves seriously back then, but now it's like those that are spiritually aware want to come out with it. Like, we don't want to just talk about this in the shadows. We want to make this stuff known. And it's very frustrating. It's like, everybody has their coming out you know what I mean? But for spiritual coming out, then you want to, because it brings in the aliens, it brings in this, and this is a rough time to be alive. And not to say other past times those have been rough too, but this is a turning point that is exciting, but also very frustrating, as I can probably pick up on. As I say, call it like planting seeds for the future. Might be called crazy now, but 100 years from now, it's kind of like being like Jules Verne. It's like, wow, they saw that. Now we're living it. It's that type of thing. So let your mind open up. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you pick up on? Yeah, what did happen? Do I have any messages from Andromedans? Yeah, expect an upgrade soon. Yeah, you're just gonna it's like the more you become true to yourself, the more, I had to say you're not, but in more, it's a gradual process. It's like we're like you're this version of you, and then you zip out, you open up another version of you, and you kind of upgrade. So just be yourself and don't push yourself too much. It's it's good to be kind of curious about your reality, but go by what feels right for you. Renee, I keep seeing feathers all week, especially in my car. Do bird collectors have any messages? I think a lot of that's coming from the angels, but also the birds assisting that you're on the right track. You're also just getting more comfortable in your shoes and yourself. I feel more higher dimensional energies, possibly even that Dimension X I've been talking about. I don't know if you connected any of that. I think you're healing a lot of their energies. You're going to that reality and you're talking to them, not in a vicious way, but in a nice way. And so you want more of humans to have clarity of what's going on here. So you just keep being you. Question 2. You channeled Merlin earlier. I've really resonated with his personality and experiences and positive view of others who need growth. Is there any history? Yes, countless histories with Merlin for sure. Other realities, you've been a Merlin yourself in his position. Maybe not exactly, but you have been a wizard type of vibration, many incarnations. So it's, we're connecting more to our wizard self, you can say, our magic self. Not the easiest, as you can see. So expect more dimensions to open up. It's just like even your own, like a wizard being to turn into a bird being, basically. It's easier in other realities. Here is very difficult because you can feel it. You can do it, but it doesn't happen. So just follow your energies. Adrian, I was told my soul contract is suffering. Is that true? Can I make it easier? Just do what you feel is right. Just meditate more if you feel okay with that. Have stones around you, clear your vibrations. I mean, everybody's suffering in their own little way, so do things positive for yourself. Let's put that. What is my spirit guide's name? How many? 5 spirit guides. You have a main guide by the name of Matthew. I want to say Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Yeah, a female by the name of Gloria. Gloria is the one that you can connect to for communication if you wish to. I'll let you connect with that. Amy, do my guides see me still working at my son's school after this year, or will I be doing something else? No, I feel like I'd be still stay there. Unless something dramatically happens, but I don't think so. Do my guides see me moving to another city? In the future, possibly, but not yet. Maybe 5 to 10 years, possibly. Or you might change things. Anything's possible, but they'll let you connect with that. Nothing is in stone. That's the adventure of it all. 1 to 11. Can you tell me who has been gently tapping my right side when I'm in bed, awakened? Happened Wednesday. It feels like a lizard being, but a positive one, like a gecko or a. I think it's a gecko, but it's also connected to. What is it? Iguana. Can't go wrong with iguana. I feel like it's a lizard being. Is this somebody that it's like you're getting closer to what you're looking for? Or this gecko has just the kindest heart ever. So I should connect with that. May I have a message from my spirit family? You're healing a lot of souls that many would not ever heal. So you're giving souls another chance in astral, like that alien being. You're not one to. I feel like you're like. You ever see that movie Gorillas in the Mist? It's an old movie, man. That is when they made movies. It's like, what are they doing now? I don't think anybody knows what they're doing now. Gorillas in the Mist. It was Sigourney Weaver, but I see around different. It's not always like this, but I see around reptilian beings that are misunderstood, and you're kind of taking them in your arms. And I know it sounds weird, but it's like, ew, why would I do that? Well, it's on how you look at it. Like people want to hunt them and shoot them down. You're like, and these are like alien beings. You're like, come on, these are good beings. They're not here to kick your ass. So I think one of them was reptilian. There's other species who've done this with too, but reptilian's one of them. Well, you are in a reptilian world, so expect stuff like that. Obviously, you're connected to all kinds of different stuff. You're also very connected to Neptune in a positive way. You're bringing those energies here for assistance, for just well-being, well-thinking. Vasco, any messages for me from anyone? Let me check something real quick. Make sure my audio is working. All right. Any messages for me from anyone? Let's see. I see you connected more to the 6th dimension recently. You're just going to, let's see, a higher dimensional way of thinking. You're bringing energies back to yourself. You can say, because I think you're connected to, what was it, Saturn? I do connect with the gorilla beings. You are connected to those vibrations on other worlds, other realities. Like you've been to other worlds where they've been through stuff like this. It's like they kind of tap in about, you've been through this before. We're just here to remind you. And part of you here is like, yeah, I think there is some, because I think that will make things a little bit easier here. It's like, man, it's like there's been other worlds that have been kind of hell planets you've been on before. This isn't your first ride here. Well, this is not your first incarnation, but you've been to other worlds that have been hell too. So it's kind of like thinking about the other ones. Hopefully, I think it will give you a more of an understanding of this. It might not come through very clearly right now. But it's like, yeah, I've been to other hell planets, and it's like, all right, I can get through this. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, that keep going forward. Question 2, Tuesday morning around 2 or 3 a.m. My heart felt weird. What was the cause of this? And is there a message associated with this? Yeah, it feels like you got an infusion of some kind from an alien being. Might have been from a Zeta. And you're just kind of transitioning. I think you're going into more of a higher vibrational thinking. And your body's transitioning with you. And also, it's nausea from life itself. So, like, when you get an upgrade and you're like, oh, this world, what's going on? So, it's like, your infusion's not working. It's like, think positive things. So, while putting other detail into that. So, yeah, so you're working with your. So, yeah, I would expect more of an upgrade over time. I don't know, things will just start making more sense to you. I think they are now. I think over time they're just gonna like you're snapping out of this reality. It's like I'm turning off this reality. I'm seeing things a little bit easier. It's crazy talk what we're talking about, but not really. When you look at the reality, it's like that's messed up. So I just think it'll get more balance. Doesn't make it mean you feel better. There'll be times like, ugh, you might see more than you want to see, but you also understand. I think you're just going to understand your mission more clearly, and that goes for other people that are listening to this too. Yeah, it's a wild tale. Okay, I think we got there, everybody. So yeah, different connection this time. I've been picking up a lot of stuff. Oh, I got a wild one for you tomorrow. I'm not gonna give any hints of it. When you see the title, it's gonna get somebody to laugh their ass off. So more to come. More weirdness. More stuff on Dimension X, but a little bit different look on it from what I got today. I've been downloading a lot of stuff. I'm worn out. Just like, if I take a time off, it's like I'm connecting to all this shit. I got nowhere to send it. I'm getting downloads. I gotta put it somewhere. I can write it, but video's helping too. So, all right, take care, everybody. Have a great night.